next to a Citroen DS. I don't usually do this bit first, but if I do, just going to wonder how I want Rover P6 with the V18, so 3,500. Rover 90, so that's a P4 generation. Looks like a Jaguar Mark 1, I think. Could be a Mark 2. Yeah, Mark 1. So E-Type Jag, Series 2, I think. Right, there's a. This looks like a Citroen 2CV van. What's this? This looks like a Vauxhall Viva, I think that one. No, Vauxhall. No, wait a minute. What's this one? Didn't think the Victor was that big. Let's take a closer look. Oh, that's helpful. Someone stuck that in the ground. I don't know what that is. It is a Viva, but I didn't know it come as a 2.3. A new thing every day. So here's an E-Type Jag 4.2, so Series 2 by the looks of things. There's the engine on it. Look at that. E-Type Jag with bonnet up, clamshell job. Really big Bentley. If we look here, we see an Alfa Romeo Giulia next to a 750 ES Bond Bug. Oh, what's this? It's an Alfa Romeo, but not one as I know it. Let's have a look. Let's get a closer look. Probably a Giulietta, I suppose. I don't know. Another look at the Bond Bug. What the? Rover 100 here, so it's a P4 series. Morris Minor 1000, 1964 Traveller. Next to a convertible, 1967. Another huge Bentley. Oh, what's this? That's a Ford Mustang Mach. Is that a Mach 1? It's next to an MGA. Let's go take a. Again, let's take a close look. It doesn't say it's a fastback Mustang, but I don't know whether it's a Mach 1. Let's go this way. There's an MGA just here, next to a Ford Cortina Mark II. What's this? It says custom on it, and it says it's a Clipper. And which brand is it? Who made the Clipper? It's a Packard Clipper. So that's a Packard company. Doesn't really say much about it, but next to a BMW Hooe Class. So that's a 2002. Not as in the year, but an actual model. No, it says 2000 on it. There was a 2002, so this is the Hooe Class. So there's a Jag there. I'm going to take a look in a minute. see a Triumph TR6. By the looks of things, next to a Jaguar C-Type and another Lotus Elan. See a couple of MGBs here. No, is that an MG? What is that one? I think that's an MG midget actually. There's an MGB here. Here's the two weird cars that I saw just now. Mitchell Smith to the right, Bond mini car to the left. Renault Floride. Volkswagen Type 1 to the left of me there, in black. Move round. Another Ford Mustang. Next to another MGB. If we move round here, that looks like a... Get back round. That looks like a Mark II Jag, I think. Mark II, Mark 1. I've never really been able to tell what they were actually called back then. I'm just going to keep going because if we make our way back up here, another view. Here we see a what's that? Another old Jag. This one being a what is that one? Usually it's all written down. That's another 2.4. So that must be a Mark 1, or probably a different one. Really must. Oh, another. Did another car just turn up? That looks like a Vauxhall. Is this a Vauxhall Cresta? It is. Look at. Yeah, this is a Vauxhall Cresta. I saw that. I didn't see that just now. And we look at a Hillman, and over there's a Austin A30, I think. Right, let's go down here. There's a Wolseley 690 here. Sort of police spec actually. There's a MGT type. TF actually. Nice. What's this? That's Armstrong Siddeley Hurricane 1948. I think. What's this here? This is a Vauxhall 6. There's a Rover, which is says it's a 75. Must be the. I don't know. That must be not P4. Must be P3. Here's a Zephyr 6 by Ford. Next to a Riley, another E-Type Jag, series 1 or 2. What is this? It's got B written on it. What is it? Looks like some sort of racing car from some point, but I don't know what it is. I'll find out at some point. Because over here is a Triumph Roadster from 1948, TR2000, next to a Land Rover, which series 2, I should think. Could be a 1. Here's a Lanchester. Yeah, Lanchester, wherever that is. Couple of Jensen Interceptors from the 50s. Had a 4 litre 6. Both of these did actually. There's the coupe version. MGTC just here, one of the T series. Ford Anglia set up in big ones. There's another Anglia next to it, which may be a different generation. Ford 8, in other words 8 horsepower in other words. Side valve owners club. What's this one? That's a XK140 Jaguar. Here's an American Jeep. No classic car show is complete without seeing Jeeps. Simple as that. Oh, which MG's this? That looks like an MG midget, that one. Some more stuff turned up as well. Another T-type. That's a TC, that one. There's a Vauxhall Velox. What's this? Right, that's an Allard. Oh, it's an Allard. Haven't seen one of those for a while. Another Vauxhall Velox there. Let's take a closer look at this Allard. Is it? Which one's this?
Well, if you, yeah, I mean, you can put an advert on it.
That's a Model M. Has a flathead V8, 3.6 litre by Ford. Okay.
If there's everything for it,
Another T-type MG. Oh, here's a Hudson Super 6, the one that'll never get painted. I've seen this one before, and I do enjoy seeing this one. Has all the patina on it and 1947, and it's a business coupe. Next to that's what's this? A Morris 8. Next to another Bond mini car.
In the run up to Lee coming on at 11:15, I'm back with Nigel Hogman. Nigel, you're the chairman, aren't you?
I am. I've been the chairman for 2 years, and
Here's
this
a Riley.
is the show chairman as well. So it's been 2 good years. I mean, look at the amount of cars we've got.
Citroen 2CV drop top.
Walking round. If only we could get more help.
Morris Minor Traveller.
The club would be a lot stronger, but at the moment, the show will carry on as long as we can. But you never know. One thing and another. But we can't afford to have any fires or anything this year, so please make sure that this ground stays as good as it is.
And that includes dropping cigarette ends, doesn't it, as well? That's also very
Right, here's a Ford Cortina Mark III, Coke bottle shape.
Okay. Anyway, That's
Oh, wait a minute. Lancia Fulvia.
Got the secretary coming up with a few words.
Let's have a look at the engine. This engine's
thank you,
on it.
Nigel.
This engine's at an angle.
It's a
That's the
pleasure.
cylinder head there.
Just so pleased to see all these people in this lovely
It's
sunshine.
pretty clever.
Thank you for coming and bringing
Next to that's a
all your
Jaguar
lovely
XJ.
Thank you to all the staff. You can't literally say how much these the club members and here
No.
today help you can't do
Mazda
without. So thank you to all
Unos.
of
It says it's Unos, but known as MX-5s or I think Miatas in some countries. What's this one? MGB Roadstar. Going to that later. Toyota
Joined
Serra.
now by Sharon. Sharon, you're the club secretary. That's a very important role.
Yep, I've been doing secretary now. For
Oh,
2
here's
hours
a
for the club for
Austin
the last
Cooper
5
Mini.
years. I hope I do a
But
good
the
job.
engine is
I think I
definitely
do. I've
standard.
tried to get the events up and running for not only the Hooe Club but also Eastbourne Historic Vehicle Club, which I'm very heavily involved in. Hooe, we
Mini
do
Traveller.
need new members and we always need
engine's
help.
this?
Younger members particularly welcome because we are all
Ford
getting
Model
that little
A.
bit older. So the club always is on the lookout
Slightly
for
uprated.
new members, especially some youngsters.
MGTD
And of course, there's this
1952.
old saying, isn't there? But with
Next
vintage
to an
vehicles
MGB.
come vintage owners. So that's what. So it's very, very important to bring youngsters into the vintage world and just give them
Ford
a glimpse
Capri,
of what we actually do with
1983
our spare
1600
time.
LS.
And it's amazing to bring the youngsters in.
Triumph
who
Dolomite
know they become
1300.
the custodians of just some of the amazing array of vehicles that are around there.
That's absolutely true.
Chevrolet
John.
Corvette.
Once
And
the older vehicles,
what's this?
they need to be handed down to family members.
There's a Citroen.
Without
It's
the
not a
youngsters,
Sahara, I
then,
think it's a
we know
Mahari.
what we will be able to fold. So, but on another note, I'd like to thank all our committee members. Nigel as chairman, Stephen, Sharon Young, Andy Smith, Graham King, treasurer Ian Garner and his wife Sue. I think I've got everybody, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a
thanks to all
Citroen
the
Mahari.
people
I
that
just
work through the year to put the show on. A lot of work goes in behind the scenes. The same
Mark II
committee
Escort
come on to the
next to a
committee,
Mercedes
then put the
Cabriolet.
one on, and we'll tell you what roles are available.
Okay, thank you.
Nissan Figaro.
We've got Lee coming up in a few minutes.
Seen a few of these.
And he's going to do the Lee Sigalog bit this morning. And that is followed
Here's a Chevrolet
by
Corvette
the
C1.
band at 12 o'clock.
Oh, what's this? Oh my, what is this?
Mine was blue, dark blue, and I painted red stripes and I went across the top of it.
Yeah, it's a Skoda of some sort.
All cars of that,
But which one?
There used to be a bloke in Shoreham when you were going down towards Shoreham Coral. With loads of Skodas out the front.
I bought mine from a car auction in Barry in Manchester.
All right.
It was 3
Try and get a better view of this.
It was a laugh, you know, joke for everybody.
Hmm.
Where you find out this guy is from Shore.
No, from Ninfield. We used to go down to Shoreham and then be an owner there. Always loads of Skodas.
Which one's this one?
S100.
S100. Yeah, because I think this saying like this was the previous generation to saying that the ones that then come over to Britain, which I think were the Estelles, which had the engines at the back, and that was just before.
It's still a different body on this. It's exactly the same, except they still had the radiator at the front.
Thank you. There you
Yeah.
The long pipe going at the back.
Which
I
used to evaporate
The
the
reason I
water.
got this in the 1970s, that's when I left school. It was my first job. I worked on it for 5 years. So it's nostalgic, isn't it? I know. I know about it.
Because
But yeah, basically it's the same body.
yeah, because nowadays if people think of Skodas, they don't think of this or anything from a communist state.
No, that's right.
They're thinking of, like, basically it's a cheaper version of Volkswagen, so they got all the technology, but you're paying a bit less for it. Plus the fact that I think there was something called a Superb that had that really brilliant gearbox in.
They done the Octavia, with the engine in the front. Then they done the MB 1000, which is basically a better body than this, I suppose. Then they done this and this in the Rapids.
Yeah, so this is a Skoda S1000. And as we see, the engine is actually at the back. It's canted over a little bit as well, like on the Lancia. What's this? This looks like a Van Pla version of a Austin Allegro.
Yeah, classic.
Here's a MGB next to a Rover P6 3500, so it's the V8 one. Mark 1 Escort 1300E. And we see another couple of Rover P6s. Both are 3500, so both V8s. You're more likely to see the V8 ones of these than anything else by the looks of things. Triumph 2500 Saloon. Next to another Rover P6 3500 S this time. Note to the carburetors. MGB next to a, what's that? Oh, a Dolly Sprint.
I bought one just for spares and I sold it again.
Couple of facts. First production car in Britain to have 16 valves, and first to have alloy wheels as standard, for what I gather. What's this? This looks like a Sunbeam Rapier Coupe. Next to, is this yes, V12, so it's Series 3. Jaguar E-Type here. Next to a Triumph. Is this? Which one's this? Which one's this one? Is this? Oh, it's another Dolomite. This. Yeah, it's a Dolomite, but not a Sprint. Chevrolet Corvette C3 Stingray, nice fetching orange, 1976 car I think. Van Pla Princess. This looks, what's this? Brooklands, no, what is that one? Well, it's a Bentley of some sort, but I'm not. Here's a site I don't see that often. Two Honda 600s in one place. Another Bentley Turbo R this time. Stationary engines are here. I'm going to go see them later. Lotus Elan Sprint. Two couple of nice miners. Both of them are 1000s. One's a Traveller Estate. The other one is a van, and it worked for British Rail, and it dates from 1972. There's Alfa Romeo. That looks like a GTV. It is a GTV. Here's we go up here. Here's a Ford Zodiac, and if we look behind it, See a couple of Morris Minors. Both of them are 1000s, both of them are Travellers. One's in blue, one's in a, I don't know, it's just kind of earthy green. Here's a MG BGT coupe. That's the sort of thing I want. So I was chatting with some people at Harpenden about these, and it's like apparently they're very easy to get parts for them. Looks like an early-ish Morris Minor. Split windscreen, weird looking grille there. Another Morris Minor. An NG. Seen one of these before. Another Mini.
Oh yeah, you were saying last year, yes. Still running? Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
Couple of MGBs here.
Yesterday and here again today.
Couple of MGBs. Again, oh, pretty early-ish Morris Minor, I should think, this one. Split windscreen, different grille. Lotus Elan, but a later one. Actually, there's 3 of them here. There's 3 of the... Oh, what year was this? What year did these come out? And it's the time that General Motors owned Lotus, I think. I think Lotus were doing a bit tuning for them. 3 Elans in one place. I've never seen that before. If we have a look, this one in the middle is a turbo one. Bet that must go. Bet that must shift. Looks like another turbo. Oh. Another 2 turbos there. Here's a Lotus Elite, probably the... Right, let's have a look around here now. What's this? That's a Westfield, which looks like a Lotus 7, looks like a Caterham 7, you know, that's general sort of... What's this? A couple of Triumph Spitfires here, I think. Yeah, a couple of Triumph Spitfires. Let's have a look at the engines. Couple of there's a Triumph Herald here. Looks like a 6-cylinder. Couple of, here's a Triumph, another Triumph Spitfire, is it? No, it's a Herald. Spitfire, I think that one. Spitfire. Next to a Triumph GT6. Looks like the PI model as well. Those are the mechanical fuel injected ones. Another GT6 here, looks like it's been done up for Le Mans. Oh, I didn't realise it's their 60th anniversary this year. There's about 4 I know of now. Here's a Triumph Herald with the bonnets up. Now looks like it's 4, that one. If we go around here just carefully. Triumph 2500 here. What's that? And a Jaguar XJ6. Well, it looks like an XJ6, but I'm going to take a closer look because there's something different. Something I'm not quite pinning. Yeah, it is an XJ6 because there was an XJ12 version, one of which got if we have a look over here, there's modern day Jag there. Next to a Ford Capri, 1985